Strikeforce Miami for the vacant Strikeforce welterweight title. Nick Diaz, 4 of his last 5 wins via form of knockout, while Marius Zaromskis looking to become the first fighter ever to hold major titles in Japan and North America at the same time.
Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Fighter, are you ready? Fighter, are you ready? Fight!
5-minute rounds to determine history at Strikeforce, and without warning, Zaromskis quickly goes to the kicks, tags Diaz with a quick combination, and Diaz now with that reach finds Zaromskis as well. Overhand left by Diaz, already hurting.
Nick Diaz finding the range on that left hand already.
Man, a slugfest early on here. We did not anticipate anything less, and Zaromskis kicks Diaz, who doubles over looking for the single leg early.
He took a big knee right before that single leg. I think it convinced him to jump on that takedown.
In many ways, Zaromskis very similar in his style to Kung Lee, the former Strikeforce middleweight champion. Frank, you were in the cage with Nick Diaz not too long ago. What impressed you the most about the Stockton bad boy?
He just has weird angles of punching, and he's consistently repetitive in combinations with his hands. They don't hurt, but they scramble your brain and they confuse you.
So if they don't hurt, how do they scramble your brain?
I don't know. They don't hurt. They just keep confusing me.
I think it's because he keeps throwing punches and bunches. Now, Nick Diaz usually he spent his whole career fighting guys with orthodox stance, but Zaromskis is a southpaw. He didn't have any problem coming in with that left hand.
Both of them southpaws in this fight, and Diaz now working away on the legs of Zaromskis, doing the homework, wanting to make sure, hey, if you're going to deliver that kick, it's going to be a lot heavier and it's going to hurt a lot more than you're accustomed to.
Zaromskis seems frozen in this position, and he's getting whacked by that knee, and that's going to hurt his chances to move around and deliver those kicks.
That leg is going to blow up terribly, and his biggest skill set, which is movement and versatility, is going to be gone.
I know one thing, every time Nick Diaz is on the card, the CompuStrike employees cringe just because of the sheer volume of strikes this guy delivers.
Well, this simple strategy of beating up that leg, I think is going to pay huge dividends if we get out of this first round.
Well, he's pinned Zaromskis against the fence, and Zaromskis definitely has to circle away, alleviate the pressure being put on him now by Diaz, taking him, looking to run the pipe.
This is not good.
Oh, Zaromskis backs away, however. Left hand connects by Diaz, using that reach again. Zaromskis has to close the gap, and quick.
That short strike hurt him, stumbled Zaromskis a little bit.
Now again, Diaz unloading the lefts.
And he's landed them.
And Diaz always throws caution to the wind. Tag by Zaromskis with a series of hammer fists. And Diaz quickly now shelling up in a turtle position. I was going to say, he always throws caution to the wind by dropping his hands. Hopefully now he's going to respect the power of Zaromskis.
I think he's figured it out. He recovered awful quick, though.
Referee,
I'm not going to tell you anything. Go!
there's a warning here.
Zaromskis in some ways threw caution to the wind and just gutted out the knockdown.
And there's blood now dripping from the face of Nick Diaz. And Zaromskis now smells the blood, beginning to time himself, but Diaz still beating him in the punch because of the reach advantage.
This is an absolute war.
We did not anticipate anything less than Zaromskis. There was Diaz timing it, catching the kick.
Timing, catching that single leg. This is a dangerous game for him.
Well, the partisan crowd here in the United States in Miami cheering Nick Diaz. And in his illustrious career, Diaz has only lost via form of knockout twice.
They go to the fence. They go to the fence.
While Zaromskis has never been submitted. So an interesting tale there as the right hand tattoos the face of Zaromskis, who eats it and delivers one of his own. But now he's got to find a way. He's getting tattooed here.
He's stuck at the end of Diaz's punches. I have been there. It does not feel good.
It's exciting for the fans, but I think these guys are giving their respective corners fits. It's unbelievable, the lack of defense.
Zaromskis is trying to gut his way through, but he's losing the boxing match, hoping for the hammer of Thor to drop again.
Well, Diaz has worked boxing with the likes of Andre Ward. Oh, uppercut! And now just to drop Zaromskis.
Oh, big body shot there. Diaz crushing the right body shot. And he's looking for more right here.
Right away at the body. Looking like Andre Ward. Looking like he
a champion. He didn't beat just a contender. He beat a champion who is known as a striker and who came out there and hurt Nick Diaz. And Nick Diaz, if this was a complete firefight, Frank.
He beat him at his own game.
Yes.
That is Nick Diaz. Well, Jaromskis got his attention late in the round with a nice exchange, and he did it by moving forward in that knee. And a quick hook. Look, Diaz shied away and started looking for a place to fall. I thought he might get finished here. Jaromskis jumped on him. Made a mistake here, I think, though, in staying on the ground and letting Nick Diaz recover. These little short shots, they're letting Nick recover. And you got to stay on top of Nick if you're going to hurt him. He's in too good a shape to let off the hook.
Without a doubt, Diaz belongs at 170 pounds. This guy's physical attributes are amazing.
Amazing. When he comes in with punches, like, look at this finishing combination. Dipping left, dipping right, uppercut, hook. I mean, what a display of boxing. And look at Jaromskis' toes. He's looking for literally a place to fall down. I love the way Nick just punches, throwing caution to the wind, throwing defense to the wind. That little short right hook hit him right on the temple. Jaromskis, done.
He said he even sparred with Mikkel Kessler. He's worked with Andre Ward. I mean, he takes his boxing very seriously, and it shows. The seventh first-round victory of Nick Diaz's career. And now, here once again is Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 4 minutes, 38 seconds in round number 1. Our referee in charge, Troy Waugh, stops the contest due to strikes. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is now the Strikeforce World Welterweight Champion, Nick Diaz.
Pardon my language.
He's learning some manners there. Captain Cannabis may soon become Captain KO as he's standing by with Steven Quadros.
Okay, Nick. Yeah. You usually keep your emotions under wraps when you talk to us, but this victory had to have some kind of a special place in your heart.
No, I'm just ready to go home and eat, you know what I'm saying?
Practice your nunchucks.
Yeah, nunchucking skills.
Okay, but Jaromskis, he came out there and he kind of initiated the firefight. Did you think that that was a disastrous plan?
No, I knew he was going to probably run and jump at me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so I prepared for that. I prepared for everything. So I worked hard. My trainer here, Richard Perez, worked hard with my trainer. You know, he knows what to do to keep my punches up and, you know, keep me training hard. I need to thank Cesar Gracie. You know, number one, Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, my boy Jake Shields, and Gilbert Melendez, and my brother Nathan Diaz. He won his last fight. Something's going on out there a little funny. You fans need to step up and say something, too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Nick, on the undercard, we had Jay Haran, who won a fight against Joe Riggs, and he would like to challenge you for your title.
That's whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? I got to thank the Throne Rockstar, Full Tilt, and EA Sports, you know what I'm saying, for hooking me up. And I need to give a real special shout out to Mike Solomon and Lodi.
Okay, Nick, congratulations.
And Chevrolet, thank you very much, too.
This was a great win for Nick Diaz, your new champion, and back to cage side.
Nick Diaz dazzles in Strikeforce on a Saturday night as we take a look at these fight stats totals brought to you by CompuStrike.
Well, Diaz beats him in every area. Standing leg kicks, 98%. Talk about strikes landed, 81%. Diaz punched his way to the championship.
And I'm looking at the CompuStrike employees right now shaking their hands out. Like I say, they always get a workout when Nick Diaz is in a fight. And here we go one more time. This is how it all ended, Frank.
A very short, clean right hook. Diaz in position to deliver the championship blow, and he walks away your champion.
Nick Diaz, Strikeforce welterweight champion, making history as a California-based promotion's first title holder at 170 pounds. All right, coming up in February, Showtime premieres premium television's